what is going on? We are back. I'm trying to think of what I've really done since last time. I did start mocking up and test fitting some of the... Did have to remove my horns and the little bracket thing that was attached to the center support. There's 3 bolts that were, I believe, 10 mils, but they... Let me just double check that. So they were actually 12s. Look like that. It just started pouring. So love that. I'm just gonna get some of these starting. Oh.
That sucks so bad. Oh my god. Absolutely soaked. What up?
As you guys just saw from the couple clips, got some pipes all mocked up. I gotta say the red really pops. Look at that. Boom. But yeah, no, super stoked. Things are looking good so far. I'm definitely running into just a couple of minor snags. Just it's probably easier to just show you rather than try and tell you. So one second. All right. Right now we're looking at some of the vacuum lines supplied from the car itself, and then this charge pipe basically is flipped around from the original one. So this line that used to plug in over here now has to go way over here. So that's my first issue. Second one is the blow-off valves kind of return line. Just head over to here. So the blow-off valve return line needs to just be like, I don't know, 3 inches longer maybe. So I'll have to get a caliper and actually measure all of these hoses just to make sure I'm getting the right diameters. A second one I was running into was there is this breather something vacuum line that goes to these tubes, which goes over to this port on the manifold and the one right below it. I have no idea what that is, but I need a bunch of vacuum line to basically just kind of redo this without the hard lines. So that's fun. Let's see what else. Actually, so far I think that's about it. So definitely need to get some various hoses. Just wanted to give another view, kind of where we're at. So this needs to go way over to that. That needs to go to here. This vacuum line needs to get replaced. Next, I just want to get the intercooler core mocked up, mounted, and then I'll be able to start actually tightening some things, hopefully. I probably will go back to my PDFs of the pictures, or just like the computer versions of the pictures, just because I want to see what they did with these vacuum lines. I can't tell from the ones I printed. So I'm gonna do that before I mount the core. So be back in a minute. All right, we are back. Little update. I Where is it? Charcoal canister. Now deleted. I have to plug a couple lines. Let's see, I need to run a line from there, the top port to the blow-off valve. Bottom one gets capped. And let's see, I need a hose to go from here to here. And I need a hose to go from here to here. Other than that, I need a 2.5-inch T-bolt because I exploded one. She is coming along. The intercooler is slightly crooked. If we look this way, you might be able to see a little bit, but I'm not super worried about it for now. I'll try and adjust it a little bit once I replace that clamp that I exploded, but I have a hose clamp on there for now. Let's see, there was this line going to this fitting. I had to replace that just because I had noticed it was broken. There is a vacuum line that goes to the throttle body, which is this guy. That needs to be capped off with deleting the charcoal canister. And let's see. Yeah, I just need to get a little bit of hoses. And looking good. The fan doesn't hit the piping. However, I think I gotta move this a little bit. Just kind of aim it down a little bit more. Or just mount it a little bit lower. I think it's just sitting a little too high for the hood to actually be able to close. So I'm gonna keep chugging along and see you guys in a little bit. Another thing I wanted to mention, the stock intercooler has two separate pipes. It actually, after looking at the diagrams, they cut the little center support, so I did as well. This is the space where that charcoal canister was, but now we have all that room. It's your boy, R32 Rob. Trying to remember where I left off exactly, but I'm midst installing the front mount. Pipes are mounted, core is mounted. Core is a little bit crooked, like it needs to go in more on the driver's side, or it needs to come out more on the passenger side. Just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, here's that front mount core in the bumper. Actually doesn't look all that bad, but there's just minimal space on the side where this side has a little bit more room. I did figure out the Cxracing plate. It replaces the mounting. It replaces these brackets. I did a lot of research last night trying to find some more pictures, which I'm convinced there are none aside from the ones provided here. Just ran to the store, picked up some hose since the Cxracing kit did not include any. Let's see, but I got this 5/8 inner diameter for, let's see, it's actually right here, to connect to this, to, let me just open the hood really quick. Alright, now that we got this hood open again, I can kind of give you a better idea of what hoses and pipes I just bought. So the first one, I had that clear, I believe it's a 1-inch inner diameter, 1 1/4 outer diameter. That's going to be for the blow-off valve return. Over here is this T, which has this really short line which I'm going to replace this short line with that longer one that goes all the way to here. Since I deleted the charcoal canister filter, I did have to cap off this line here, and I got some new hose clamps for the blow-off valve vacuum line as well. There's also down here another small cap on the throttle body. Put some zip ties, put some zip ties on those. And I'm not sure what happened, but I plugged in my underglow wires and my side strip went out. So I actually just ordered the replacement side strip from Loglow's website, 2-day shipping. So but yeah, it's definitely looking a lot more JDM, more better, as the boys would say. All right, I'm gonna try and roughly get some ideas on lengths. Say cut around there. I don't know how I'm gonna cut this. I'm sure I could actually clean up the cuts a little bit, but oh well. I'm actually I ordered some nicer silicone vacuum line, so this is all very, very temporary. And I might have actually gotten the wrong size. We will see. All right, I need 2 hands for this. I'll be back. Not easy. Wow. All right, I'm gonna clean that up a little bit, but that's the idea. Attached the return hose for the blow-off valve charge pipe. I added, instead of replacing the whole section, I actually just added a little fitting in here to as a union. I still have to put clamps on the, ow, I just smoked my arm on the stud. I still got to put clamps on the blow-off valves, kind of recirc tube. Still have to put clamps on the vacuum line nipples that are capped off currently, and I still need to add the clamps onto this vacuum line. But after that, I believe I'm ready to start it up. So I don't know how many parts this little series is ending up actually going to be, but I'm guessing it's probably 2 or 3 parts maybe. For a DIY at-home install, I really honestly don't believe that this was all that bad, all things considered. I definitely remember struggling more with the Legacy's front mount over the years. Even just ripping Shigo's front mount out not that long ago for the repairs and stuff, I don't really think it was all that bad. So yeah, I mean, all in all, 1 out of 10. 10 is send it to a shop because you should know better. And 1 is you should have done it at home because it's an air filter. But I would definitely put this at like a 5, maybe a 6. I wouldn't even say 7 to be honest. But be back in a little bit with another update. So UPS or USPS just dropped off a bunch of packages for me. So I'll crack those open really quick and just give you a peek at what that is. But it should be more Skyline mods. Now that I think about it, I'm not sure if a light bulb is considered a mod. But if so, then got a bunch of them. 1157s in red for brake lights. Let's see, switchback signals. I think these are 1157s as well. I was going to try those for the rear. These are 1156s, which I believe are front running turn signal light and 56 running light. So yeah, I got a set of white and a set of amber. Not really sure what I want to do with these corner lights yet. I did actually just find out that the small 194 T10 bulb is no longer working. Did a little bit of research last night on Skylines, and apparently to anyone that's worked on an RB20 before, and I'm used to Subarus with the, you know, the volcano ring of fire. That's the oil filter. Way in there. I was trying to get a better clip of it, but it is way the hell in there. So, and like, that's how deep it is, probably like a little past my wrist. So that'll be fun. No idea how to do that, but can't be that difficult. Says now as it's that difficult. But this thing is looking much more proper now. Oh, I do have to switch out the high and low beams with those bulbs I got yesterday too. But yeah, just a couple more caps and hose clamps, and then be basically ready to start it, see if it runs. Alright YouTube, we are back for the conclusion of part 2 or part 3, whatever the hell part we're on. Front mount is finally installed. I do still have to switch out the pipes for that guy, and actually that one's fine now. But I do have to switch that out when it comes in on Monday. But we are ready to see if it starts. Oh. So there's a tiny bit of a fan rub on that front intercooler pipe, but it starts, it idles. Sounds cool. Maybe I'll try and make a little bracket that'll get that kind of up off of that fan. repainted the front bumper as well. Looks way better. So that concludes the Cxracing front mount install. I do know that the GK Tech fan is a little bit slimmer, so maybe have to do that in the future, but maybe just sand down or trim the fan or make a bracket. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out Upstairs Customs for all of our merchandise and apparel. And any last words, Matt?
It makes rattles, but we'll fix that.
No, we won't. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.